Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, a Realm Reborn. I am DarcyBits. When we last left off, I had just gone through a nice little quest to get some cheese from a goblin, which is just excellent. Like, okay, you can hear the derision in my voice. As a main quest, it felt really weird, because it was, I have a goal in mind, and instead I got sidetracked as part of the main quest. That's weird. If that quest was on its own, I'd be so excited. I actually really enjoyed that dungeon. It was a really good dungeon, and I got to do some nice things for some good goblins. That's awesome. I'm into that. That's cool. But it still was busy work on my way to the actual goal, which is to fight Titan. Boom, let's go. Now, you may have missed the last session because the quality took a big nosedive, dropped a lot of frames. It wasn't good. So, that's all we really need to know, though. I basically did the whole thing in one sitting. It was just a dungeon, and I didn't really do anything other than the dungeon. But when I returned to Hibble Dibble, I don't remember his name, he said, cool, thanks for bringing me this cheese. That's the last thing we need. I'm ready to tell you the things you want to know. But hey, we're good friends now. You want to go do an errand for me? And I'm like, no, but the game won't let me say that. So here I am. I'm going to deliver some wine, and that's probably going to be all it is. So maybe we can go fight Titan. Oh, except between last stream and this stream, I did stream it. I have it written as a bonus stream. I don't think I was gonna... I may or may not archive it to YouTube. I haven't decided yet. I finally bothered to do the Scholar quest, which means I can now summon Eos. I believe their name is Eos. I was told that the E is an A for some reason. I can also summon Celine. Not at the same time, of course. So, here we are. We have fairies. And since last time I played on stream, I've going around doing some other stuff. I did some fishing, and I managed to catch the sawtooth, and that was really... You may have noticed I have a good new friend here. This nice little funguar. Hello, Baby Bun. I don't know why your name is Baby Bun, because you're a funguar, but whatever. They are a a fate drop, which I had previously attempted and died because, oh wow, that thing is tough. But it really did let me put the Scholar to the test, and I think I enjoyed playing Scholar a lot more than I enjoyed playing Arcanist, so that's good. And also just let me survive, because that thing's not super, like, tough. It's just got a lot of health, and it'll whittle you down if you're not healing. So, having just sort of a constant healing companion was really, really nice. I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I do want to pull up the description of Baby Bun for everybody, because it reads like this. For those wondering on the ill effects of inhaling spores released by common funguars, according to the Encyclopedia Eorzea 3rd edition, funguar spores befoul the body's humors and claim control of an individual's very soul, rendering them a mindless thrall. So, you know, that's a good thing.
Sweat, grime, and blood. I, Eureka Blood, an adventurer. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wine Park?
I like your glasses. I have a letter. Epithrive? 30 probably? Order strip. Slip. An order made out of Wineport Vintner... Oh, made out to Wineport Vintner Shamani Lohamani.
An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster? The paper smells of loam and perfume. Casa del Sol. And there's also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. That's true. You're right. Yes, Master Gigaruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Durstwites and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of dedication was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. I don't even care about the wine. I get some stuff. Why are you giving me a plate build? Come on, think about it. I'm just gonna take the money. Jamani Lohomani would like to discuss wine with you. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. And that was the way. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. Yeah, and apparently when you're an adventurer, you also have enough time to take up, like, multiple crafting and gathering hobbies. But you grow impatient, and the waistcoat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. They ordered the wine. Just give them something. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bergland, who owns and operates the largest winery in Villebrand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. What? No. No. I was told to come here, give you the thing, you'd give me the wine, and I'd get out. This is nothing that you need to supply the wine. I don't care. This is stupid. Ugh. Her husband had left. I meant no harm, sir. Okay. Sure, you're gonna tell off this guy. Ooh, a merchant. Alright, let's get on with this. Hey. Hey, you. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. Wow. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte vintner bid you speak with me. Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you goobue or urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. I mean, wasn't I supposed to come here and buy it from her? Why does she want me to buy it from someone else? She should sell me on this. Alright, whatever. It's a classic. Go talk to this person for me. And then report back and tell me that they said no. I take it he said no? Really, in those words? Well, I cannot say I'm surprised. Let's steal it all! While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsa Laminsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. I do think she's cool, though. She seems like kind of a rad lady, so that's fun. It won't work! Oh, good! I love a quest called "It Won't Work." That fills with me with a lot of hope. Shamani Lamani has another bright idea. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Winepart can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, thanks, that's helpful, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. I see. Long ago, the Vignerons, is that like a baron for wine? That's probably, no, that just means vines, I guess. I don't know anything about winemaking, apparently. The Vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced great... No.
No. Yeah. Is that a person who makes wine? I should not be dwelling on this. It doesn't matter. And produced a grape bearing vine of never before seen quality. So why is this not like a crafter or gatherer quest? Why is this a main quest? What the heck is going on? Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. Okay, I'm liking you less and less the more you talk. But, as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bertelglant to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gil we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vignerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. This is not my job. This is your job. What the heck is going on? I know I just said that, but it bears repeating. I'm so confused by everything. Why is this a main quest? Where am I going? Where am I going? Alright, this is the actual vineyard up here. Okay, that's cute, I guess. Hey you! No, I can't talk to you. Hey you! Gungavar. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish! I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Durham Falurum. Durham Falurum. Bacchus wine? Bah! Don't remind me! You used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from the thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primo blowing up the goddamned house. Yep. When has it ever been any different? Well, I mean, usually it's like 3 or 4 people you gotta talk to. That's a good point. That's a good point. I missed that jump. No luck, Most regrettable. But we had to try. Of course we did. We knew it wasn't gonna work, but we figured, let's do it anyway. Just stick an extra quest segment in there for no reason. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Why do you care so much? Like, why do you care about impressing this guy? This guy says, I want to buy your best wine. Just give him your best wine. You don't need to go above and beyond. You trying to impress this guy? This guy's not going to be impressed by anything. They're a big rich guy. They expect you to bring him the best wine. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. Do you see this told us to, like, everyone who ever tries to buy wine from you? You're like, hey, maybe I can strong arm you into getting me some of this wine, huh? Maybe? No? Alright, here's my bottle. Go ahead. Waste half an hour of your life. Alright. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Algamora, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience even in my condition. Oh, you're actually blind. You're not just wearing sunglasses. Okay. It helped me to find a new direction in life. That's cool. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope,
may be forever lost to us.
Give a man a drink. Shamani Lamani appears to be deep in thought. Always a good quest prompt.
I must say, the talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life and the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him.
Okay, I mean, I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Because you actually do have a history with the person who asked for this. Not Brejarujaru, or whatever his name is. Gregorujaru? I don't remember. But the merc that's working for him. That makes sense.
I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I would ask you.
Of course there is. Of course there is. I couldn't just come back later. No, I gotta do a favor for you to express the passage of time.
2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled upon Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. Wow. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I'm still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. The wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you would deliver it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works in the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Ritskilt can tell you where to find him.
So can I just take this wine back to Costa del Sol and say it was the wine that you gave me? Can I just do that instead? Fine. Hello, Ritskilt. Dressed. Oh, you mean the hermit? I toss him a few gil when he needs an extra pair of hands. When we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. The Severed String, you say? Jungle Guru. I don't know how to pronounce their names. Hello, Dressed. What? What do you want? I have Lamani Rosso. Shamani Lamani's first attempt at winemaking. At least, the name sounds legitimate. Wine! Ha, I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Oh! Boop. Dressed is suffering from extreme duress. Yeah, sounds right. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. I mean, there's a fate out there that spawns midges. Like, I don't know, every hour or two. So, this isn't gonna be much of a solution, but sure, I'll go help. I would really like to get my pet in here. There we go. Griever! Alright. I did it. I killed some midges. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me. Even after what my comrades and I did to your country. Oh, hello. What are you saying? We were on reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape. The others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. Not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. Oh, wow, dang. It's nice that we're finally getting to, like, more and more, like, actually, the way that they've sort of, like, slowly introduced the stuff that the Empire has done that's bad. Like, right, originally it was sort of like, there's a faceless threat. They're the evil Empire. Don't worry about it. And then you got this little thing with little
Alamigo being sort of forced out of their country, and now this guy's talking about it. That's pretty good sort of introduction of stuff. But yeah, it is pretty slow. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I'll get both of them. Sweet. Bum, bum, bum. Drest appears to be in greater control of his faculties. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Oh, I thought Shamani was a lady. Okay, cool. That's nice. Earlier today, at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. And you think, or maybe not you, but like Shamani thinks that's going to be a suitable wine for this engagement, which implies that he could be selling this wine and actually be doing a lot better. Maybe hopefully this ends with Shamani being like, hey, come join me. You know, why are you living out here? You could do the thing. Where am I going? Is it underneath here? It's underneath here. Yeah, I remember the opening cutscene. The Empire did throw an entire moon onto our country, but in the 5 years between games, they had to pull back. Between games, they had to pull back and just starting to move again. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, not coming into this game pretty blind. There's not a lot of context for that opening cutscene you're talking about. I have heard about it, and the whole like Final Fantasy XIV rebooted and stuff like that, and that's why it's a Realm Reborn and all that. But as far as the actual game's presentation of the narrative, I don't feel like it got that into it. Just sort of like, there's a calamity. I don't know. Bad stuff. Don't worry. It's been some time, Darcy. What news do you have of Drest? Palm wine. Oh, that's actually what it's called. Yeah, there you have it. Be. Sap of a palm tree, fermented inside an island coconut shell. Okay, I see. It's the palm tree sap. It's palm wine. There you go. Far more potent than wine made from grapes, palm wine, if brewed for long enough, can cause loss of eyesight or even death. Good. Yep, mm-hmm. What are you going to do with this, Shamani? Sniff, sniff. I'm going to say that because I don't think I'm going to have the sniff sounds actually come up on the mic. Yes. I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. Simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. Wait. What are we getting for the guy who's throwing the banquet? What the heck? We are not so different, Drest and I. 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Darcy. What does this have to do with the actual quest? Wait. Okay, that's nice. Oh! You're gonna give me a minion? Yay! Minions! I like minion hunting. Minion hunting is fun. Shamani Lamani is brimming with glee, and he wishes to share the reason why with you. By the gods! Darcy, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business. You're right. Yeah. But I've discovered something extraordinary about Drest palm wine. Okay, so this is actually kind of interesting. I'm going to stop for a second here. There's a bunch of crafting in the game, and I don't think winemaking is one of them.
And yet there's this, like, actually not a insignificant amount of, like, focus on making of wine and other you know, distilled beverages, if you will. Why isn't there a winemaking? That would be cool. I mean, actually, culinarians probably can make wine. Now that I think about it, right? It just why would you split that up? And that's probably why it's called not called cooking. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. Yeah, but that's not going to get me a bottle of wine for this, like, rich guy. I didn't have a way of ending that sentence. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. This isn't my job. You are a passionate individual who has access to a chocobo, probably. Go do it. This is your passion. What are you making me do it for? Not even making me do it. Like, in a sense, I'm taking this away from you. Isn't this what you want to be doing? Anyway. Why am I arguing with NBC who can't hear me? Okay, that's a fair point. Yeah, they are blind, yes. I don't... Okay, fair enough. It doesn't limit them. I'm sure they're great at getting around. I believe in them. Oh, hello again. What was it? Graver. Back up. Bacchus grape leaf. A broad green leaf with a thought-to-be-extinct Bacchus. From a thought-to-be-extinct Bacchus grapevine. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh goobue tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? That'd be cool. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some goobues are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. So, Kodiak, you're new here. I need to kill something as a fisher for you. So, my scholar, you can see, is level 41. I've been going through the main quest. It's been happening, but fishing is my passion. Waiting for a goobue to show up. Is it you? No, it's not you. That's a different goobue. Oh, it's the same. Oh, I see. It's just two different spawns of the same thing. All right. So, you know, thanks. Thanks for good luck. Griever scales with my level, so I got a level 60 chocobo. It's very funny to me. Alright, was I needed to do anything while I was here? I guess that's it? Alright. What did Drest have to say, Darcy? Tell me everything. I found this Bacchus grapevine, apparently. I don't remember the game telling me I picked it up, but apparently I did. A cutting from a Bacchus grapevine. A variety of sweet wine grape thought to be long extinct. I mean, a few years isn't long extinct, but whatever, that's fine. Aha! I was right! This smell! This texture! I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. I don't remember what voice I did for you. You get a new one. Come now! Enough of this nonsense! I've heard talk of your discovery. It just happened. What are you talking about? And I refuse to believe it. That a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... What, find something that has nothing to do with... Oh, I forgot to turn this in as the right class. I need that experience on my Arcanist. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? Pay me. That's what they're saying. What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Berglant. Berglant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting.
I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea.
Oh. Eorzea isn't spelled with an A after the E. I don't know why I thought it was. Alright, whatever.
Will once again be demooring.
Wow, I'm bad at this.
We'll be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine.
Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be. A 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity.
Wow, it's really convenient that this side quest that has nothing to do with what we're trying to do happened to have the reward that lets us do the thing we were actually trying to do. That's really convenient right there. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years, I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say.
Cool, well, I'm never going to drink it. I'm going to give it to some other guy. So that's fun. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gagaruju will find no finer wine.
I didn't offer it to Master Gagaruju. You drink it!
Okay, anyway. You have forever changed Wineport, Darcy. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray, deliver this wine to Captain Whiskate. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I haven't fallen. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Yay! Are we gonna get to Titan eventually, or is there gonna be another side quest? Hey! Y'shtola showed up! I guess we're ready to do the quest then. What do you have to say, Y'shtola? Greetings, Darcy. I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you have accomplished. Good. Thanks. Also, you look really uncomfortable. You should get, like, a chair with a back or something. Alright. Hey, Whiskate.
Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring?
Bacchus wine. A vintage wine made from the year 1547 of the 6th Astral Era. Here you are.
Is that 7 hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is.
I'm glad you can appreciate how rare that is, because I certainly wouldn't. I'd be like, it's a bottle of wine, right? I don't know.
I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, Darcy. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has ever seen in years.
Has ever seen in years? That's not right.
Has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient.
I noticed. You know what? I appreciate that she's growing impatient. Because you suck. I didn't have a better way of ending that sentence.
Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin.
Are we gonna do like a banquet cutscene? Goobue Sproutling has been known to attack kittens for no apparent reason. Why is that the description? What? Alright. Great. Hey, you stole it. What's up? Y'shtola is concerned for your well-being. And the picture is a bunch of women in bikinis. Or not really, because I don't know what you would describe that as. It's like a bikini top and not a bikini bottom. I don't know. I don't know things. You have the look of a woman who has been to seventh hell and back. You know what? I'm glad the game at least acknowledges that a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over all of us. It begs, but it beggars belief. Yeah, okay, I've heard that before. You're right. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. You can't do it both ways, game. You can't be like, we're just gonna like design something intentionally awful and then acknowledge it and be like, ah, you did a great job at not thinking this was awful because we knew it was awful when we made it. What? What? You can't do that. All right. Oh, I've never noticed that shark on the top there. That's awesome. Ha 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 ha. Greetings, Y'shtola, Lady Bois. Oh wow, look at you. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. You know what? As much as I was like kind of trash-talking Garujo earlier, every actual interaction I've had with him in the game has been very pleasant. He's just like, yeah, I'm super rich, but like that doesn't make me a bad guy. And it's like, you know what? I don't know. You're kind of charming. I don't know. I actually kind of like the guy. He's probably actually terrible just because, like, he's rich and that happens. But I don't know. I find him delightful. Because, again, a lot of Fisher quests have you do stuff for him. So I've actually been over here a bunch of times. Look at my face. Come now. She must have said something was amiss. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, because I like that shot of my face. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the lengths and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Darcy has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her. Please, see if you can rectify this. this transgression you have done. Aye, aye, fair is fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. Yeah, alright. No, so I realize these are the different people that I interacted with during that quest line, sure. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. No, this isn't new information. You already told me that you, like, wanted to test me to see if I was, like, good enough or whatever. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. Yeah, no, I mean... Wait, then what was your quest? I've immediately forgotten her name. Shamani. Did you, like, plant that there? Was that all, like, an act? Alright. I like Brayflox, though. Brayflox is good. And also, I guess, the only lady of this group, which they're not acknowledging.
But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. I disagree, but okay. I mean, I agree with part of what you're saying, but I still think, I said this in the previous one, where it's like, if you don't tell me, I'm still just gonna go die, probably, right? Like, I just don't have the information that would help me succeed. I don't know. Maybe I don't know exactly why we're here. Either way, you could tell me, hey, we're gonna give you a series of challenges to make sure you're, like, up to snuff. I don't know why you had to pretend that I was doing busy work, because you just made it feel like busy work. It's not like it was hard anything you sent me to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's at the end of the day, it was still just go through the motions. How is that a test of my ability or will or deeds or whatever? Anyway, which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Darcy with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? I don't remember any of your voices. She is a brave one, that much is certain. She's willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Okay, I guess. Kind of, maybe. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Darcy, however, is kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. I mean, I think that one's a little bit legit, because they were like, hey, while we wait, wink wink, go do a nice thing for a person that's down on their luck. Okay, I mean, that's something. Like, I could definitely have been like, you know what, I don't have time, I'm trying to beat Titan here, sorry about the guy, but I'm on a schedule, and that would have failed the test. I guess that's a little fair, except for also, I am trying to save the world here, maybe you shouldn't be wasting my time. But whatever. Wily Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty rockmen. Yeah, they told me that I actually had, like, a plan, so this is the one that sent me off into a dungeon, which is just, like, the most beautiful dungeon, because it's just a actual nice forest outside. It's not really a dungeon. But afterwards, they told me I, like, was very smart and came up with a good plan. And just like every dungeon in this game, I have no idea what the actual steps in the dungeon were, because there's, like, 3 other people who just did them for me. So I guess we came up with a cool plan, but I have no idea what it was. I can only concur with my colleague's assessment. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, DarcyBits, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Okay. I'm gorgeous. I'm just gonna keep saying that. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. So we actually are going to be doing a banquet, though. All right. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, DarcyBits, Titan's Bane. DarcyBits, yeah! We all say the thing at the same time. I can't do that with only one voice.
Look at everyone having a good time. I guess. I mean, they were walking. And then your tool just nods at me? Alright. Bronze-skinned beauty. They do this a lot. Like, as far as the, like, through line of this quest, there's no reason why I would come and talk to this person. I guess the implication is that I walk over, and I walk by them, and they go, hey, can you help me with something, right? It's like whatever it says here. Congratulations, sweetling. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. Now relax and enjoy this show. It's only just begun. So like, I guess that's the intent, right? Is that like I walked down this way naturally, and she calls out to me, and the only way for them to actually do that in the game is for like me to acknowledge her. I'm not walking up and saying hello. I'm walking past, and she is starting the conversation. But because it's a video game, I have to initiate. That's fair, I guess. That's fair. Speak with Bronze-skinned beauty. But now what? Tasty fresh treats are plentiful in belly of brayflocks. Yeah. Shamani.
It feels wonderful to be with the others again. I wish this day would never end.
Hello. I look so awkward in this tiny chair. Wow, what a banquet. It's a tiny bowl of porridge is good. I mean, I know it's not, but still. Oh, that's funny. Wow, it is so hot in here. I didn't expect that. That was really funny. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality. Comprehend its fleeting nature and cry out to the heavens in celebration. That's good. That's really good. I'm glad that happened. Before I talk to Shamani... Oh, they both have quests. Oh, they all have quests. Interesting. Okay. I was going to be like, well, there's clearly a quest from Shamani. I'll go talk to Brayflocks first, but I'll just do them in order in that case.
When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Liminsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond this chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone.
Okay.
Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time.
Is that like a group of goblins? Oh. Because you're not like Brayflock's Gobbyflock. You're Brayflock's Altalk. So I guess Gobbyflock is like a group of goblins. That makes sense. I know there was a bunch of like goblin NPCs during that dungeon, so I wonder if they said that they were Gobbyflocks or not. They might have. Landonel. Darcy, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonel sends his regards. So, okay, I want to talk a bit about your quest. Your quest was like, go do something to prove you're brave. And it's like, it's not like there was any doubt I'd survive. It's not like you were like, go do this thing that is impossible. I need you to steal an egg from, like, a god that's going to crush your head instantly, and then it turns out to not be a god because you were just testing my bravery, right? Like, they were like, oh, go steal an egg from an Animatoy. So I was like, okay. Sure. Why? Okay. I've killed those before. I don't care. Like, it's just like there's such a disconnect. Anyway, it's no more of a test of bravery than getting the thing from the goobue, right? Anyway, I'm still unsure if I actually resurrected a variety of wine or like grapevines or not though. Was that an act or was that real and just like happened to line up for this test? That seems unlikely, right? Like, anyway. None. You are a veteran of countless battles, Darcy. This is but one more. Trust in your experience, and you will prevail. Thanks. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Alright. Y'shtola. Thank you. You are kind to indulge them, Darcy. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they claim. Yes. I like how pessimistic Y'shtola is. It's very good. Not pessimistic, but like, I guess it's a type of pessimism. Pessimistic in people, not in like, I'm not putting this well. I think she is hopeful, right? She's like trying to save the world, but she's still like, these people are assholes. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. And he's right there. Oh wait, who are we talking to? We're talking to him, right? Let me see if I'm right. Yes, him. Yes, that's who they meant. Okay, good. Why did you get up and leave, Y'shtola? I thought we were gonna talk to him. What's going on? Weissgate truly intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenasia. There you will meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, we will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at the 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Cool. Where am I going? Is there like a whistle emote I gotta do, or can I just stand here? Good, awesome. I can just do that. All right, this isn't so bad. These locations are close to each other. I've found Bronze Lake as to be a very useful location for fate grinding at my current level, which is nice. I was doing that a little bit for seals. Whistle loudly at the designated locations, and then head off here. Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would be calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, cause I ain't explaining myself twice. I have a journal, it's fine. I'm just gonna look at that. Oh, real. That's what you were just saying. Oh, it's real. I didn't know what you meant when you said that. And I was like, what? Yeah. This guy's cool. Did we see him again later, or is he a one-off? I feel like a lot of the characters in the main quest are one-offs. I got into this a little bit last time I played, last week, where I was talking about how in the Fisher quest, I really enjoyed, like, how it was so focused. Like, all of the NPCs involved in it were recurring because it was so narrow, and the main quest is so sprawling that it's just like, here's some guy that you'll never talk to again. Hey! I'm like, alright, cool. Anyway, that's not necessarily a problem, it's just interesting. Riol is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. calling me out there. Talking about other stuff. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman aetheryte, see? Huh? That's a good look I gave. That was really good. Just like, what are you talking about? Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified aetheryte, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such aetherytes and those which you have used on countless occasions, Darcy. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charleon's lass. Welcome back. Charleon lass? Yeah, that sounds right, okay. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. You got a thing for this guy? You just like, I had an excuse to talk to him? Is that what's going on here? Huh? Nah, I'm kidding. You're probably gay. The tunnels beneath Ogamora form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. Ogamora. Is that the kobolds? I want to go check out the kobolds. They seem cool. Alright. That no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. I walked in the front, I just turned on my fisher and wandered around there. It was great. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, we've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? I am all over the place with this guy's voice. Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way round. And it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Ogamaro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city would be that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an aetheryte, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? I don't think that's solid logic. I mean, okay, sure. No large cities could exist until we invent teleporters, is what I'm learning. Even if it were aetheryte shards in the depths of Ogamora, you would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify their signatures with the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charleon bloke to help with us. See? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charleon scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. You're getting called out, Stola. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherytes in question happen to be... Ah, yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible in theory, at least. Yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zyma's Run and take a closer look at the aetheryte? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not ye can't handle it, mind. Not ye can't handle, mind. Something like that. That makes sense. Okay. So that was actually really cool, hearing them, like, in the actual, like, real canon dialogue discussing aetherytes, right? Aetheryte is, yes, they've talked about it in-game, but it's always felt very, like, this is a game abstraction, don't worry, but don't think about it too much, right? Like, it's a convenience for the sake of the game, but actually having them be like, oh crap, I jumped off the edge there. Well, that's fine. Actually having there be a plot point that like involves the Aetherite is kind of cool. Hopefully that doesn't break the game, right? Like if you wanted it to be purely abstract, which they don't, they want it to be part of the world. That would be great. And blah blah blah. But because it is a part of the world, there's always those elements where you're like, why are you? What is going on? Just like you teleport. If you'd like a little background, they are referring to the old Greybeard from the opening cinematic, who was her mentor. Oh, I do recognize it. It took me a second to picture who you meant, but I do. That's cool. All right. Yeah, I don't think we've seen him in the wood. Did he die in that cinematic? Because I don't think we've seen him. Oh, cool. Has this always been here? Or is this like... Did they add this asset? I feel like they must have added this asset for this, for this quest. I think I would have noticed this. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I could have walked by this and not noticed, but I feel like this is just here. Yup, it was always there. Wow. I really like the, like, I don't know, level design's the closest thing I can think of. It's not really correct, but yeah. There are 2 paths to the next zone. You may have taken the other. Oh, I see. I'm looking at the map now. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Thank you. Let's see how this works. I'm just gonna touch this. Okay. Generically interacting. So this is the Aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. Who's that guy? It's as Papalimos speculated. In its present state, this Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it, whilst the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. Hey! Hey! You did it! You did it, finally! I feel like every other quest that we've had, like, a Scion tag along with us, they've been like... And they just sort of sit and wait and don't do anything while you do the quest. And here, they're giving us an actual reason why she's out of action. That's all I'm asking for, just give me a reason. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Darcy. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. I love it. That's great. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Nod. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. You are really taking this harshly. You okay? You okay, Nishtola? Should we talk about this? You're a good scholar? What are you? I don't actually know what you identify as. Apparently I'm the world's first scholar, and I've brought that back to the world according to whatever her name was. I forgot everyone's name. There's a lot of people in this game, okay? I mean, she's a Charlayan scholar, and I'm a Nimian scholar, I guess. But, like, not really. I'm a person who has learned Nimian scholars. I don't know. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate to what you will find there, so... Stint not in your preparations. Oh, I see. That's an interesting way of saying it, but I see what you're saying. Hey, Stola, have you ever considered that if I went in there as, like, a fisher or something, then I could just walk by all the enemies? Why don't you, like, you know, do that? Why don't you let me do that kind of thing? I can tank for you this fight if you like. Cool, yeah, let's go. So, Kodiak Graph from chat is jumping in, and, let's read this quick, how this goes. I guess I'm gonna
read before I join it, because last time I didn't have that long. And the Navel? It's called the Navel? Okay, good. Or no, this is both. Yeah, the Navel. Having passed the seemingly endless trials imposed upon you by the company of heroes, you have been entrusted with the knowledge of a secret way into the Navel, the domain of the primal titan. Courtesy of your Stola's magics, the Beastman Aetherite is now primed to send you to a confrontation with the Lord of Crags. Gird your loins for a struggle of titanic proportions. Sure. Join. Oh, there you go. Ready immediately. That's amazing. Wait, am I a healer? Oh, I didn't think about this. Oh no. I've never played this as a healer before. I'm actually kind of freaked out. What if I let someone die? Oh no, I've been an Arcanist this whole time. I've never done a dungeon.
Look, an overdweller. Yes, an invader from the above. She uses our aetherites against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdweller must leave. Overdweller must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear her not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags.
Kobolds are cool in this.
Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment. Then Limsa Leminsa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers.
Yeah, you know, actually, we're kind of awful, actually. Didn't we, like, make some sort of pact with the Beastmen and then just immediately break it because we're pirates and can't be trusted? I think that actually happened.
Oh, great father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you! Titan, we summon you! Oh, great father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you! Titan, we summon you!
Oh, cool. I hope this fight doesn't, like, start before I'm ready, because... yeah, I'm gonna read this whole thing. That's pretty cool looking. It's kind of a big boy, but it's cool.
He has come! He has come! The Lord of Crags! Titan has come!
Overdweller. No, can't do that voice. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Ooh, I'm glad they know about that. And my book is huge. Godless overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. I'm not godless. I'm the water one. I forgot her name. Hey, I'm here. I'm gonna summon Eos. I did it. I'm here now. What's up? Alright, you're the tank. Got it. Let's go! I'm not 100%. Oh, where am I standing? Oh, are you on the other side of that already? Oh, dang. Doop, doop. Wait, where is he? Oh, crap. Ugh. Very cool. I've said before that I do think that healing is probably more interesting to me than the standard combat, or like DPS, I guess is what I should say, not standard combat, because I'm more invested in my allies than I'm invested in the enemies. Where do we go? In the middle? Okay, cool. I think I can stand. Or not? Did I die? I'm confused. Hope everyone's in the AoE for that freaking dawn, because... Oh, crap! What? You can fall off? I didn't expect that. There's so many invisible walls in this game. That didn't occur to me that would happen. What? Am I dead? Did we just lose? Oh no! I didn't heal the... Oh, the black mage, and he died. I see. Okay, there's a big jump happening. Where do I move? Here? What? I'm confused about that attack. What? Are these heals doing anything? I'm so confused. Ah, I'm so sorry, everybody. Did it? Oh, but... This is awful. Oh, we're all gonna die. Oh, we're all gonna die. Is there anybody dead I can, like, revive? I do have a revive ability. I don't know where anybody is or how to deal with stuff. Oh, I gotta move. That seems bad. Okay. What is this granite goal over here? Do I need to deal with that? Is everybody dead? Oh, I can't even... I'm so confused. So someone is definitely dead, but I don't know where they are. Like, can I not revive them? Like, is there, like, a thing where I'm not allowed to use Resurrect in this mode or something? I'm running towards you. Oh, he didn't do a slam. I can't even target him anymore. Oh, no, there it goes. Come on. Oh, am I being targeted by something? I feel like I'm being targeted by something. There's gotta be a faster way of swapping between targets, and I do not know what it is. Oh, hey, I found the dead guy! I wonder if I can revive them. Where's my revive ability? I'm sorry. Okay, it takes a long time to cast. I understand now. I couldn't see their dead body on the ground. Unfortunately. Do I have my AOs? I do have my AOs. That's good. Oh, they're dead already. Crap. Oh. Well, it's almost dead. Let's just kill it, I guess. I super did not realize I was a healer when I queued up. That's really brutal. I need to make sure. People are probably gonna leave before I have a chance to say sorry in chat.
The Lord of Crags, great father! Titan has fallen!
Yeah, it was me. Just no one else was with me. It was just me, definitely. And these cutscenes are so weird. Why don't we include everybody? Wow, I look. I did a great job.
The crimes of the Overdweller shall never be forgiven! Never be forgotten! No! No! Never! 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant! We have acted only in defense of our lands!
Yeah, totally. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry my people are jerks. They're not even my people. I'm like a Hellsguard. I'm from like somewhere that isn't even in this game for some reason.
Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths, we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy!
Ah, what a cool place. Now, these are the readings one would expect of an Elcon. What? An icon, maybe? Maybe I read that wrong. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ritanton. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Oh, is this guy talking now? Who's talking? Why, if there is to be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea, given that but a little while longer. Is that not so? Oh no, that was the other guy before still. Whatever. It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now she has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. Hi, Stola. You showed up. And not remained to mark his passing. And did she see them or not? I'm not entirely sure what this sentence is supposed to mean. Well, the Asians are nothing if not elusive. It is little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? Oh, was that also advanced teleportation magic? Dang. I thought that was just like a return spell or something, but no, I guess not. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I did. Yeah, yep, I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow. Okay. I will follow Anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Nod. Whee. I did it! I actually totally forgot this was going to be just like a single room boss fight, not like a whole dungeon. And it's legitimately kind of weird how they like... I don't think there's any quest that makes you go into the kobolds area before now. So like, this is the first time seeing the architecture and you're barely seeing it. It was like in the background of one of the shots you could see some buildings, and that was the first like thing I might have ever seen. Can I still fall off this edge? I think I can. Alright. I can't believe you can fall off this edge. Like, everything else has a invisible wall in this game. But nope, you can fall off that and just instantly die. Alright, anyway. Oh, it's dark now. The party is dissolved. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright. Ugh. Alright. That was a long road for that little fight there. I think the fight was cool. Like I think they actually are pretty good at the boss fights. Then again, if I was an Arcanist, I would be like, I don't know what. I'm just gonna keep hitting dots. I think my problem with the combat is more to do with Arcanist not being my kind of class than it has to do with the combat being inherently not that good. But I'll never know because I can't grind out another class at this point. Maybe when I max out, I'll start grinding the other classes, but
Whew, right now. Yeah. Oh, Y'shtola. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Hi, Potion. Hi, Ether. Sure. I'll get both. Nice. No choice. Mount speed number Lanasi has increased. All good things. Y'shtola is keen to discuss your next task. Oh, we're going back to Pray Return to the Waking Sands. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Darcy. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. I talked about this a bit when we did the Ifrit one. How weird it felt that, like, I'm gonna go I do all this stuff to, like, get ready to fight Ifrit, and then suddenly there's, like, 3 other people helping me, and it's like, how does that fit into the narrative? I feel like that's super weird. But, and once again, here, I don't remember there being anything about, like, I mean, she says, like, you should prepare, prepare before the battle, which I guess was supposed to mean go get allies and bring them. And I guess if you were, like, actually playing with, like, a bunch of people and, like, real good friends that you had and you, like, pulled them all in, then that would be a form of that. But because of the Root Duty Finder and, like, the way I've mostly played the game, it is just, like, I pulled some randos off the internet. Some good friends. I think there was an Om Nom Nom comic strip about that, where it's like, gather your most trusted allies. And then it was, like, loading into the Party Finder. And I have been wondering, like, should I start doing more story content off-stream? It's so much of it feels like filler. Like, this I want to have on stream, right? I want to have the Titan quest actually happen. I'm, like, amazed we got there, but I really didn't know when it was going to happen, so it feels like I gotta stream all of the story. I don't know, it's interesting. Is Merlvib gonna be here? It is good to see you, Private Bois. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You could, like, give me a higher rank in your grand company. That would be nice. That would be really good. You keep talking about how you respect me and think I'm an amazing hero, and yet you keep calling me private. Alright, whatever. You and your order are heroes. Suffice to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I do like that the game acknowledges that I'm, like, part of them, right? Like, this dialogue would be different if I wasn't part of the Maelstrom, I imagine. Which is cool. Those little things. The little things really, really matter to me. Or not matter, but, like, I appreciate them. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. She's not going to come down? Aw, I like doing her voice. She's fun. Please send my regards to the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Private. You say all this really nice, glowing stuff about me, and then you call me Private. It's like a slap in the face. Oh, what? Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Hi. Oh, that's the link pearl. Okay. Darcy, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Okamura unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. I love Tataru. You can tell she's the one who's like, did they make it? And not, like, everyone else is like, oh, yeah, totally. Did they make it? Like Tataru and the others. Like she actually cares about me. It's good. I love Tataru. She's great. You can look forward to a hero's welcome.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Ugh. Alright. Cool. I think that I'm going to call it there. We'll see what they want next time. I'm going to do a proper sign-off, and then I'm going to play a bunch of Triple Triad against Riki, because I forgot she has cards I haven't won from her yet. So, have a good night, everybody. I've been DarcyBits. This has been Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Have a good night. And that's where the VOD is cut. But I'm going to keep streaming for a bit. Because, I don't know, maybe you want to watch me play Triple Triad, and I might as well stream it. I'm sorry, you wish to challenge me to a game of Triple Triad? I am on duty, but I suppose one match couldn't hurt. For the glory of the Maelstrom. Oh, can I win Merle from you? Merle? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Every time I forget again. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Maybe. I think I just want to go over here. And then we'll see if they can do a pull off the same. They did not? Okay, I win. Yeah! Woo! Woo! That's the one I wanted the most out of all the cards she had. Get out of here! I must concede defeat. Though we both struggled against the currents of fortune, you were simply the better player. Well done. Yeah! Yeah, I did. I'm excited. Look, I really like her. She's the only one of the, like, leader people, I don't know what you call them, that I, like, know because I started my game in Limsa. And I just think her voice is really good. Merlvib Blothashrum. I should really work on that. Like, I have pronounced her name before. Don't tell me it was a random result from a purchase of Gold Triad Pack card. That's not true. That's a lie. I got it from Rasha Riki. Why would you lie about that, game? Victory is a fair-flung shore. Mark the skies, abide the tides. Trust to your crew, and she will be yours. That's what she sounds like, and I think I do a great job at imitating her. I'm going to do another outro because, like, for all I know, I'm going to include that clip just because I liked it. Yay, me. Have a good night, everybody. I've been DarcyBits. This has been Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. I'm going to see if there's anyone to raid.